Welcome back. We're here with Cheryl Vowles and Farley Lewis from Fresh Gallery. How are you both doing?
Just doing fine.
I don't want to bother you too much. You're
No,
over
it's
there
fine.
hard at work.
No, I'm good.
So the Plein Art event, the art show is coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, well, that's
Explain
kind
that.
of the first step in the process.
Okay.
And Farley and I are both featured artists at Fresh Gallery, and what he's doing right now is kind of what the artists are going to be doing. Plein air is painting on location. So this Friday and Saturday, if artists are registered through our website, they can actually go to the symphony while they're rehearsing and paint whatever inspires them. It can be from the balcony looking down, it can be looking at a harp or whatever, and then they have a certain time that they need to get it finished and submit to be juried and for the prize money in the show.
It doesn't have to be done that day, though,
No,
right?
most plein air, like Farley travels all over the country, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, wherever the plein air events are, and he's
incredible.
nationally acclaimed. So, yeah, I know.
Here to see.
He's being very shy here, but he is. He does wonderful work. So this is kind of what that looks like, only he would be looking at something live and in the symphony.
Well, I can't see the front of it, so I can't wait to see what happens when you get done.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, from an artist perspective, how would you say like this specific type of work compares to just maybe something you would do every day in your typical style?
Well, I think this is more in the moment, and then you're inspired by what you're looking at that instance. And sometimes, you know, you over-edit things,
Okay.
or you let something sit there forever and ever. This is going to be a little more spontaneous. So, and that's what plein air events are, which Farley was telling me is like one of the biggest movements in the 2D art world right now. And that's basically what it's going to be, two-dimensional. It's going to hang on a wall.
And
So-
it doesn't have to be painting, though, right? Like
No.
any kind of 2D art, which, what else would that include?
Well, that can include photography, and we have a lot of digital artists, so they can take an image and finagle it and move it around, and it's really amazing. And also multimedia, so maybe collage works of photographs that were taken there. You know, it's kind of truly up to whatever that artist is inspired by that day and how the music moves them.
Yes.
I'm amazed that you're actually allowing paint in the
yeah.
symphony. Like,
Well,
that sounds scary to me.
This is not done. I think they did it one other time about 5 years ago, and it was basically come make a sketch. You can paint a little bit, but then you have to go out. So this is really once in a, not in a lifetime, but you know, a rare event that you can go in with paint. You have to be in place 20 minutes before the rehearsals start, and you can only leave during an intermission.
yeah, you
which,
can't interrupt them.
Right.
Because they're artists as well, so you don't want to interrupt that process.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then their final show is, I think, the next weekend. I can't remember on that. But yeah, so it's a real rare occasion that 2D artists get to go in and be moved by the sights and sounds of the
Yes.
symphony. And then, you know, we have prize money, so it's like $400 for first place.
Wow.
And $2 for second and $1 for third.
Is it open to anyone else to come watch this happen, or only if you're a registered artist?
Only if you're a registered artist,
Okay.
because otherwise then you're taking away from their patrons
Yes.
that come in and pay for the...
Sure.
Yeah. Now remind people the details again of what's happening this weekend and then the timeline of when this all ends.
Well, what they need to do is go to freshgallery.org,
Okay.
to our website. There it says Simmons Symphony Show.
Okay.
They need to register so that we can tell them when the deadlines are, and then they need to show up at either the Friday rehearsal or the Saturday, and the times for those are in there.
Cool.
And then they have about a month to complete their work and get it juried in.
All the details are on the website.
Yes,
All
they
right.
are.
Let's see this picture. Is this
How's it
good?
going?
Wow, looks great. Thanks,
Yeah,
Farley.
thanks.
Well, next, Blake,